Powered by Riverside FM.
What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go do that voodoo that you do so
Cough, cough. Oh, yeah. You like that, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Want more?
Yeah.
All right, later after I'm done with the podcast. Oh my God. What the hell just happened? Wait, did everything here? No? Whoa, what the hell just happened? Wait a minute. Are we still recording? Oh crap. Oh yeah, we are. Oh hey. All right, good. I was wondering what the hell's going on. Hey everybody. Oh my God. Welcome to another edition episode of the Jerry Torres program here on what the hell is it? Oh yeah, Riverside FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and all of your podcast aficionados. And by the way, today was 51 and freaking freezing cold, but on Saturday it'll be 79 degrees. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. All right. Perfect day for jogging. Yes. Shut up. Shh. I said shut the hell up. Anyway. Sheesh, man. You see, you got to get your crowd in check. You understand? You feel me, dog? All right. Word. All right. Anyway. I know street talk. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Anyway. So today was a pretty lazy day. I mean, I just went shopping, went to the gym, grabbed my stuff, and then after that, I just came home and just relaxed the rest of the day. Caught up on some sleep and cleaned and did laundry. And what else did I do? Ate a nice meal. I didn't do much after that, man. You know? But yeah. Yeah, I mean, let me see what I think I'm gonna write this down before I forget. There we go. Okay. Thinking about it. Anyway, so today was a pretty interesting day, like I said, and not that much hockey going on. Yesterday, I mean, the Devils won, and I don't know if the Rangers play, but I'll find out later on. But yeah. There's something that I'm doing right now in stand-up right now. I have a show this Sunday at Reds 317 Carlstadt, New Jersey. If you're interested in going, and go to meadowlandscomedyclub.com. Showtime's at 5 p.m. People of all times, 5 p.m. Anyway. Oh, God. Anyway. So, due to the weather's going to be like 80 on Saturday, I think it's a good idea for me to jog outside. It's good jogging outside, man, because one, you feel the breeze, feel the sun, look at the sun, the moon, and the stars in the sky. Actually, you can't see the stars during day, but you know what I mean. Ugh. See this? I got my little drinky poo right here. Ah, smells like victory. Oh my god, I needed that. My sugarless drinks. So yeah, I'm planning to do something. After my comedy show on Sunday, I'm going to. Oh, actually, I'm challenging myself. I am not going to write or rehearse any of my comedy material. On Sunday, I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to freestyle because I haven't been doing that in quite a while, and I need to learn, need to practice. And as a comedian or anyone knows, as a performer, you challenge yourself. You have to challenge yourself when you set foot on the stage. I've seen some comedians do it all the time, especially on TikTok. When I see comics do that, it's like they freestyle and it's like all the stuff comes off the top of their head, and I think it's great to see that. And I'm like, dude, I got to do that. I got to start doing that because sometimes I can't depend on my material all the time to get me out of a situation. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my god. So now I have to learn and practice to freestyle, improvise a lot. I don't know. I just need to learn, and I have to learn. So right now it's just right now I'm just be like, hey, I don't care what the hell happens tonight. I'm not. It didn't reheat. I didn't rehearse new material at all whatsoever. Because like I said, I'm challenging my mind. I have to learn to improvise. I have to learn to challenge myself in a situation in case it comes awry and know how to defend myself verbally, in a wise crack-ins, quickie comebacks, and not stand there and just freeze. Because in this day and age, we got to use our words to defend ourselves heavily. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a show, like I said, this Sunday, this Sunday, I'm going to rent a car again because I'm not going to abuse my baby driving all the way up to North Jersey. Excuse me, Mom, while I drive my little watery poo. Man. Anyway, so right now, I'm just trying to stay focused and just be a better entertainer, man. I don't know. Some comedians are like, I understand, like, you want to prepare yourself. You want to be better. And that's what I want to be. I want to be better. And I'll admit it. I write my own material and sometimes I use AI to chat GPT to help me shorten it, still make it sound like it's coming from me, but also to make it shorter. Like I would type in to ChatGPT, okay, I wrote this. How would I shorten it? And then it would the same exact way, but I need it to be shorter and tighter, and and boom, hit the punchline. And next thing you know, GPT becomes my editor, and it's like, here, how about this? And I'm like, hey, all right, I could use it that way, and it does work. You know what I mean? Shockingly, but it does work. So, and it's very helpful too. It's very, very helpful. And a lot of like nowadays, a lot of people, a lot of writers use Chat GPT as their editor. Or how would I make it sound like this? Making it sound same way I would write it, but how would I punch it up a little better? And then next thing you know, Chat GPT is like, hey, I got you, buddy. So say what you want about Chat GPT. It's awesome. I love it. It saves me time too because I once thought about hiring an editor to help me, and they were like, "Oh, I pay $100 and this hour." I'm like, "Oh God, f you." So anyway, oh my God, man. So anyway, so I got done talking to my friend Latisse today. It was good to hear her. We were talking for a little bit. and we're having lunch next Friday. No, April 11th. Sorry. So, it'll be good to see her, man. It's been weeks since we had lunch again, but we're also making plans to hang out again. She's a lot of fun, man. She's my buddy. And also, we are going to go to Austin, Texas, and to what the hell? Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, Austin, Texas. Yeah, for hopefully 3 or 4 days, and just hit the damn city, man. Just perform a lot. Ah, damn it. Ah, man, my ear. Sorry about that. Ah, I got an itch in my ear. After this, I'm going to take one serious shower and just be at my desk, probably just looking through stuff on YouTube, man. Because, like I said, I am not going to write anything. I am not going to write or rehearse. Normally, I do that for like 2 hours a day, 2-3 hours a day tops. And then sometimes I pick that 1 or 2 days to rest. And then I go back to doing the same routine again and again and again. But this time, no. I'm just going to, this show I'm going to really test my skills and just have fun. That's it. That's the basic, breaking it down to it. I'm just going to have fun, Oh my God, man. Anyway, so so me and my friend Latisse are really going to go to Austin, Texas, God willing, in late August or early September for like 3 or 4 days, and really sell ourselves, like really whore us. And I mean, just to really hit the ground and start, like, I don't know, getting our effing names out there, dude. And everybody's like making the move to go to Texas. Am I thinking about that? I don't know. I mean, Texas is beautiful. I'm not putting down that state. Oh my God. But I am considering just, getting some talent, getting some agency, and just booking me, because I really miss traveling. I really do. There was a time I remember when I used to do the David Tribble run for like 3 weeks, sometimes 4. I'm living out of my suitcase, it's like, damn. And going to the laundromat, getting my clothes clean. It's like, oh God, I got to do this again. But, yeah, I just want to do what I love doing. And I don't know why there are times I just, like, think I'm not a better entertainer. You can be a better entertainer. Just keep performing. That's it, All right, man, let's move on from this. Anyway, so yeah, I'm having lunch with my friend April 11th. With my friend Latisse, April 11th. We're going to have lunch. Anyway, so let's move on. Still working to lose an extra 10 more pounds. It's freaking hard, man. But I'm going to do it. I am going to do it, man. And I'm not going to get into it because it's just going to piss me off. And let's move on to Marvel stuff. DC, Marvel, and Daredevil. That's what I meant to say, DC. Daredevil Born Again is freaking awesome. By far, Kingpin is going back to being a gangster and a mobster. The storyline is better. It's explaining a lot what's happening. And I think there's one more episode to go. I'm not sure. But however they do it, I hope they're doing it right. And I don't care what anybody says. All right. I really enjoyed Daredevil. It's been a while since we had shows that were just like psychological and yet violent in that manner. But yeah, by far, I would give Daredevil Born Again around 90% on my Rotten Tomatoes, So, oh my God. They did mention a woman from Marvel. Ooh, but who cares? Let's move on, man. So, yes, I am working on losing another 10 more, 10 more pounds. And every time I do, it's like, ooh, you lost 4. Oh, you gained back through 2. Yeah, you lost 6, but you gained back 3. I'm like, what the hell, man? I don't know. Oh, good God, man. I'm just exhausted in my effing brains. So I did what I was gonna do, and I've done it before in 2024, and already 2025. I have deleted and blocked another woman. Yes, yes. Thank you. Had no choice. No, I'm gonna let this crowd keep cheering. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guns in the air, people. Yeah. There we go. Everybody, please be seated. Please be seated. Thank you so much.
It's good for a friend. It's good for a friend.
Oh my God, man. So I told her, because I haven't heard from her in 3 weeks. And every time I call, every time I left a message, it's like, okay, I'm not playing around. And she would give me a thumbs up, like in a passive aggressive manner. And I'm like, all right, now you think I'm just saying it just to say it. If I don't hear from you by the end of this day, you're gone. And don't even bother contacting me because it's like, I don't know. I'm just tired of it. And I did it again. So I blocked and deleted another woman for all eternity. And don't think it's like I'm gonna be bygones with bygones. No, because I'm done. No. Shh. Anyway. I'm just tired of the bullshit, man. I am. It comes to a point where I've said it many times. It's like, if a woman is interested, they would contact you all the time, every time. Man. So to me, I'm just done, and I'm tired, because if you're interested, you would return my calls or leave me a message or send me back a text. But if you're gonna play those games where it's like, oh, I'll call you back when I feel like I'll pick it up, and it's like, no, fuck you. All right. And I'm just not playing around anymore. Gone, goodbye, forever, all eternity, never to look back. I can't waste my time. Done. Period. It comes to a point where you're just really a grown ass, stupid adult, and the phone's in your pocket. You know what I mean? The phone's in your effing pocket. Don't be telling me that, some lame excuse, and it's like, oh, I lost my phone in a plane and all that bull. No. Oh my God. Yeah. Take a huge swig. It's this like I was saying before about the clear drinks I've been drinking. It's the clear sparkling water. There's one called Waterloo, and the one I'm drinking is called Summer Berry, and the other one's called Clear American. It's what Walmart has, and it's pretty good, man. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 salt, and yeah, you know what though? Even though, like I said, I think I said it in a previous podcast, even though it's like I'm done drinking the heavy sodas and I miss it very much, the Pepsi, my Coke, and my Dr. Pepper, it's like, damn, feels good to drink there was like I said, there was a time I used to like drinking Mountain Dew, but drinking all those sodas was like all that sugar. I got fat from it, and I just, now to me it's like, if I do drink a Coke, and I know I've said it before, I would just pour it in a shot glass. You know what I mean? It's like, yep, I'm good, and just walk away. I do miss the days when I used to drink my Dr. Pepper and my Coke with my burger or my pizza. Sometimes I would dip my pizza in the Dr. Pepper, just to give it that zing sweetness. But times have changed, man. I gotta be careful of what I drink, what I eat, because, like I said, I'm working really hard to lose the weight. And I'm going to succeed doing it. I'm going to lose my extra 10 more pounds. It's hard. It's not as easy as you think. You know what I mean? I'm still going to keep doing cardio, eating light meals like apples and yogurt. So that way I just won't let myself go like I did many, like last year or the year before. You know, I'm 53 now. Damn it. It's like I got to take care of myself. I got to really look good, not just for myself, but for the ladies, and to only that, to make a good example. Like, I don't have to look like a 50-year-old man or a 60-year-old man. I mean, I just look at George Clooney. The guy looks freaking amazing at 62 years old. Like, geez, dude. And all the women are like, oh my God. Even Rob Lowe. Look at Rob Lowe. The guy's like 60-something too. He looks great. So now they're leading by example. So now I was like, I going to follow that way and try my best to eat healthy, try my best to really cut down on the liquor, and drink my sparkling water and watch what I eat, and just really cut down on the heavy drinking, which I have, and start taking my workout seriously, which I have, and just no more bullshitting around, and just really be at a weight where I should be, not at a weight where I should not be, and that way I am not going for my physical or my blood work this year. I'm going to give that next year. I will do that. For right now, I'm just going to be like, try my best to, lose the weight and eat healthy and be healthy. So that way I can stay healthy. All right. Oh, good Lord. It's hard, man. It's hard. So I did talk about that. I did block and delete another one. I had to, man. I had no choice. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Fireworks. There you go. I'm celebrating, dude. Yeah, again. Yeah. I'm excited. Anyway, you know what? One more fireworks to go just to celebrate. Why not? Let it go. One more time. There we go. Oh, man. There's so many movies coming out, so many movies that I want to see. Good Lord, man. It's come to a point like, look, that movie that I wanted to see with Robert De Niro, Alto Nights. I've been hearing it's like horrible. And already this movie was called Death of a Unicorn. That's at 57% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's sad. The Working Man with Jason Statham, another Jason Statham usual movie. 64% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not bad. All these movies that are coming out, this weekend. So right now, the big talk is Snow White. It bombed at the box office, didn't make the money that it should have made, and everybody's pointing fingers. Everything was like, oh, because of her, because of what she said, because of what she did. I wouldn't say don't blame her, even though I already saw the videos that she was kind of, but I ain't getting into that. Let's move on to another movie. Black Bags at 97%. I still haven't seen Captain America: Brave New World, but I will. Novocaine's at 83%. I want to see this movie called Mickey 17. Now here it is. The movie that I already heard, Robert De Niro, Alto Nights, is at 39% on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. Yeah. The Times says it's one notch above whatever. Yeah. And the Financial Times says there is a real story somewhere here, but Levinson seems to unsure what to do with it and often only half interested. Oh my God. That's wow. That makes you think. It's like, how bad is this movie? But already it's like, okay. And on the other side, it would say 71% audience score. Nope, now it's down 70%. Did I say something to make drop it down a bit? Oh my goodness, goodness. Hold on, man. I'm already toisty. There we go. Popping up another one. Oh my god. I gotta buy more, which I will. So listen, take it like as a grain of salt. I am going to see this movie when it's streaming. I mean, which I gotta feel is going to be quick. But Black Bag is at 97% Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty good, man. Damn, all these movies. Paddington in Peru is at 93% Rotten Tomatoes. Good God. Oh my Lord. It's so much to watch, man. It's so much to watch. It's like for me at a point where I just gotta listen. I gotta continue watching Star Trek: The Next Generation. I gotta finish watching another show and another show. It's like a list of these programs and shows that come on, and I'm like, I'm not saying that I don't have the time to see it, but I will see it. You know, they said there's so much to see. And I'm driving to a point where it's like, okay, how am I going to schedule this? How and when am I going to write? You know, so usually it's like, okay, this is how I do my schedule. Okay, if I'm rehearsing comedy or writing, I would take 2 or 3, sometimes 2 or 3 hours of the day to sit at my desk, have my laptop, my phone, my tablet, my notepad, my notebooks. And then I would look at my little brown book that I can take with me. This little brown book that I have is pretty much all the notes I've been taking, all the ideas, and I would write it down, or use my phone. Excuse me. Oh my God. So I write down an idea, a premise in my book, right? And then what I would do is use my phone to record what I said. If the thought came to my head. And then next thing you know, I would save it. I would text it. I would email it. Oh my God. I need to burp, man. So, and then sometimes I would video it and audio record it. So in case I would forget. So again, I would like email, text, audio, video record it. So that way, if something happens, I know I saved it. So anyway, so next thing you know, I like grab my big notebook and I said, okay, write down a quick premise or the idea of the joke. That's how I would do it. So I would write it down. Okay. Next thing you know, the next day, oh my God, thank God I burped. All right. Whatever comes into my mind, I would write down and write it and write it and write it. Maybe 2 or 3 pages long. And then I would cut the fat, look what I like, look what I don't like, take this out, put this in. And then after that, when it comes down to it, that's when I'm like, okay, now I'm going to make it into a paragraph. And then after I write it, I would go to Chat GPT, have the same joke that I've written in a paragraph. And I've said it before earlier. And then I would type it onto Chat GPT and I would ask it, could you help me touch this premise or punch it up a bit? And how would I reword it and rewrite it and make it sound like, you know, more clear, I guess, in a way I would write it. So Chat GPT, next thing you know, boom, we would write it and I would love it. I was like, oh, wow. Oh my God, I got to burp. So then I would start rehearsing, right? I would look at it and I would rehearse, just like an actor does on a script. I would give it like an emotion and attitude or some type of charm and personality to it, where in case I would say, okay, how would I say it like this? How would I act it out? How would I perform it better? Where is the timing? The timing is important. Where's the setup punch? Boom, bing, bam, boom. So then I would rehearse maybe 2 or 3 times every day till I know the set in my head. Like, again, like an actor on the stage, knowing the lines, knowing his character, knowing who he's performing, like that. Then after that, day of the show, I would bring a set list. And I would bring that set list, go on the stage, and then next thing you know, I'm performing my ass off. I am performing, and next thing you know, I would go to open mics and see, okay, how does this sound? Does this sound better? Does this sound better? Does this sound good? And then all of a sudden, when it get the mark, it's comedy gold. And I'm like, yes, I did it. You know, because don't get me wrong, there are a lot of comedians that keep using the same material all the time. And I'm not insulting them. I am not putting them down because I am in their shoes. Okay? I used to do the same material a lot just to make it because I'm on stage. I'm like, okay, I know I can make this sound better. I know I can deliver it better, and I know I can touch it up and punch it and make it hit hard. So I know where they're coming from, you know? And I know they have new material that they write, and I wouldn't say they're afraid, but I know they just want to touch it up a bit. You know, like a hammer and a chisel on stone. They want to like shape it up. That's what they want to do. They want to shape it up, make it nice and tight. And that's how I am. You know, and it's like the comedy show that I just did this past Saturday. It was two materials that I used. One, it was about my, crappy car. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, delivered it. I said it, and all of a sudden, it hit. I was like, "Whoa, oh my god!" And I was happy. Here was another thing, though. I wasn't afraid. I was not afraid anymore. I took a chance. I really took a chance, and I just said, "Wow, I'm making this better. I'm performing it." It's relieving. It's effing relieving, man. Because now you can get that sense in your mind as a comedian where you're like, I'm going to try new material, and I'm not afraid if it works or doesn't work because I know I can make it work. And I'm like, yes. Would I use it again? Because once I do, I post it up on TikTok and then or on Instagram. And next thing you know, like I'll give you an example. Here we go. Let me look for it here. Okay, like the first video, I had 20,000 views. I was like, whoa, that's pretty good. And the second one that I just posted, 132 views. I'm like, okay. So yeah, man. I mean, you got to get better. That's the thing, man. You got to get better, Oh, good Lord. All right, so let's see what we got here. Da, 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 da. Eh. Oh, man. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, so that's how you become a better comedian, a better entertainer. Got to write it, got to perform it, shape it up, tighten it up. And then next thing you know, you got new comedy gold. Even though I haven't done open mic in quite a while, because there used to be a lot of them around here. Now it's like now you're lucky if you get a chance to perform somewhere, and I will. For right now, I'm just trying to figure out who the hell I am. I mean, like I said, God willing, this year or next year, I can start doing comedy shows again. I miss doing it. Oh, my head. All right. So, comedy is not easy, man. And performing on stage is not easy either. Oh, God. So, that's how you do it. All right. So, let's see what we got here. All right. So, the weather. You're thinking, I was thinking it was like going to be nice and warm. Hell no. It was cool. It was cold, dude. 50 degrees it was today. 50 degrees. Now, tomorrow they say, I'm trying to see, rain's going to come around 5. All right. So, ow, my nose. So it's going to start raining at 5 o'clock. All right. But then on Saturday, this is what I'm so excited. 82 degrees, and I'm going to go effing jogging. I am going to go jogging. I don't give an F what anybody says. Saturday, God willing, God's going to give me strength. I am going to run a solid 4 miles, my usual at the park that I go to. I'm real excited, and I cannot wait because the weather's going to be so effing nice. Oh, thank God, man. Look at that. Look at that. First thing in the morning, it's going to be like 56 degrees. Oh, I'm going to have me a nice smoothie. Forget making eggs, forget making toast. I'm going to have me a smoothie, and then after that, get dressed, and then go dress in my jogging outfit, and then just go running. I'm so excited, dude. I cannot wait. Oh my God, I just love jogging, dude. I really do. Anyway, so let's see what happens come this weekend. I mean, tomorrow is like I'm gonna go to the gym, go grocery shopping, and then after that, rest of the day, just relax and chill. Because tomorrow's gonna be like it's gonna rain around 5. I mean, tomorrow's gonna be nice, 65, but still. My God, man. What's going on right now in the world of politics? As I've said it once and I've said it many times, all politicians are effing liars. You ask them, because I saw the whole thing that's going on. Like I said, I don't get into it. I don't want to get into it. But the point of the whole thing is this: politicians are just effing liars. They're punks. They're afraid, especially these people that work for Adolf, and they just kiss up, suck up, brown-nosed, weak individuals that just can't think for themselves. If they learn from history, from Mussolini to Hitler to Muammar Gaddafi, all these people that work for these evil assholes individuals. And then they think it's like, oh, our Führer will take us to the promised land. He will help us. He helps me with my life because I have none. He tells me what to do and I do it. Weak. Especially that one stupid asshole that wrote a children's book and calls Adolf the king. Are you kidding? You want to talk about major suck up, dude? Oh my God. I'm not even going to give the guy's name, dude. But this is him, man. He's like down on Adolf. Look at that. That's him right now, sucking deep and hard. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Oh my God. These people are like just they would suck it if he pulls it out. They would. They think like he's a god. They think he can walk on water. They think he can stop bullets. They think he's a god. They think he's a god king that can't bleed. Anyone like that is nothing to me. I guarantee if there was a shootout, they would immediately run and be in a fetal position crying instead of facing death. All these college pricks and then they're delivering text messages and they're saying that they did a good job. Really? When it's secret, you don't text it. You don't be in a group saying, hey, we're college fraternity douchebags. We're going to send this out to everybody. And I'm glad that the Senate is like badgering these people. Putting them in their place, and they're still sitting there like, well, what we did was right. What we did was this, and how we did it. And then all of a sudden, when you ask them that question, I just want a yes or no answer. Did you or did you not? Then they give this whole runaround of forever getting to the yes or no. They talk about the history of the world and the history of the amoeba. And then they talk about how their pathetic children were born. And then after that, they talk about the days when their great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather came from a foreign land on a ship, and they go on and rambling. And by the time 5 days go by, the answer would be yes. Ugh. They never get to the point. They never get direct. It's always this bullshit, wasting time, running around, all around, before they ever get to the point or ever be honest. And they're not honest. As long as they're working for Adolf, they're ass kissing, dick sucking, brown nosing, weak, feeble people. And that to me is, I don't want nothing associated with an individual like that. And I'm so glad, that these people, they're like now like realizing that they made a mistake. They're booing at all these people who are these Trump supporting ass wipes at just like I don't get it, man. To me, I just hate people like that. I really do. Oh my God, man. Yeah, I really hate people like that. I really, 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 really do. Because to me, to have a person like that, God, to work with someone like that is weak. They're weak. They're pathetic. You need daddy to hold your hand. You need daddy to wipe your ass. You need daddy to help you piss. And yet you look at that smirky smile of yours like I can get away with anything. Well, power can only last for a short time. And when that happens, you'll be like the Nazis on the run, scared. And y'all think a piece of paper is going to make you immune? Get the fuck out of here. You're going to go down just like everybody. Spare no one. The speech that Charlie Chaplin gave in the movie The Great Dictator. To me, this was a speech that was amazing. I love the ending. Hold on. I'm just trying to find it. Here it is. Okay. I'm just typing it up. And I know it's here. There it is. Okay. Now the final speech from The Great Dictator. Okay. It's something that's speaks from the heart, speaks from the mind. And I don't know if I should, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to find it. I'll go over my time. I don't care. But it speaks the truth about how someone is and how someone can be free and have no one controlling them, no one telling them what to do. So what I'm going to do is the speech from the Great Dictator from the great Charlie Chaplin. Okay, so the Great Dictator speech. There you go. Okay. All right. So if you listen to this, you'll be amazed. The final speech in the movie The Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin. Listen how he speaks the truth, how human beings can be free and not have anybody control
If
them.
you're not happy with your online podcast engagement metrics, I have the solution. Riverside is an online platform for podcast recording.
If it comes up, I'm waiting for it. It's still there. Good God, what the hell? Here it is.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want, Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate. Only the unloved hate. The unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Wow. That speaks truth. That is a speech. And that alone speaks truth of how individuals listen to a man that's lying to them, listen to a man that's taking money, listening to a man that's taking away people's freedom, listening to a man that he's just making a profit for himself. He doesn't care. He really doesn't care. And he's making this country worse. If everyone can just get together and just get this man out of office, it can happen hopefully by the end of this month or the following month. If Democrats and Republicans could just get together and say, you know what? This guy is fucking it up for all of us. Let's vote him out. Let's get him out. And there is a way, and it can be done diplomatically peaceful, you know? Or he can be removed by force. He becomes an asshole, doesn't want to leave, you know? But still, it's a matter of everyone just not thinking of separation, but unification, and just say, you know what? This guy's ruining our country. He's helping people lose jobs. He's arresting and deporting people that are innocent, that are from this country, that's doing everything right to stay in this country, have the proper paperwork, everything's done legally, but still they're getting kicked out and getting arrested. And it's to a point where it's like, really? Wow, now we're becoming a Nazi nation from actual Nazis that are right now in that White House. All white. And they don't care. They don't give a damn about us. They think they're helping us, but no, they're ruining us. With Elon Musk, another asshole, wearing his I love sucking Trump's dick hat. It's like, really? One's jacking one's finger, and it's like, dude, I, for one, cannot stand these people in the White House right now. It's to a point where it's like they're trying to tell Canada and Greenland how to walk and talk and think. It's like, really? You're going to go after them, our friends from the North? Really? Okay. It would be great that every time anyone says they're a Trump supporter, just boo at them. Shame them for wearing a MAGA hat or shirt. Make them feel like disgusted that they just voted for a man that just lied. He is making a profit. He is making a profit for himself. If Democrats and Republicans just stop the fighting, get together, vote him out, it would be one great country if that could happen. How history was made when tyrants were killed. You know, when tyrants went down, when Hitler killed himself, when Muammar Gaddafi was killed by the rebels, when Mussolini was killed by his own people when he was like on the run. You know, when Nixon wasn't killed, but the people spoke up and they were like, yo, just get out of office, dude. You fucking lied to us, man. That was good history. And history can be good again if the people, the Democrats and the Republicans, all get together and get this man out of office. And it can be done within weeks, a month. Vote him out. Take everybody out of there and just be like, yo, this is what we need. We need more black people in the White House, more Asians, more women, more Hispanics, more Jewish people, because right now in that White House, I don't see it. All I see are Klan members. That's all I see. Oh my God, man. Canada is looking good to me every freaking day, man. I'm memorizing the Canadian speech. That's what I'm doing. Oh man. It's like that speech, the final speech in the movie The Great Dictator. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone, if possible, Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. And that's right now, we're living in misery. Because I don't see any happiness at all whatsoever. The only happiness is from that asshole in the White House that wants things his way. And already he's made himself the chairman of the Kennedy Center. Great. Wow. I think he's booking Kanye West and the Klan rock band in there. I just hope all entertainers refuse to perform. I hope every single entertainer refuses to perform. I don't get it, man. But anyway. But like I've said many times, if Democrats and Republicans and the people, all three, get together, in this world, there is room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide everyone the way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. And it can be led to a way where, where we don't have to be tortured or imprisoned by it. But for right now, we're all separated. We're all separated by people that lie, people that just don't care, people that just something that happened that could kill innocent troops or anything. And they're saying that we didn't say that. We didn't write that. Really? The evidence is right there in front of their effing faces, and they're still lying and denying, and they're blaming a reporter who by far is legitimate, honest, and has been doing it for years. And anyone knows that if you're in journalism, you don't effing lie or embellish or twist truths, and just because that can ruin your reputation and that can ruin the newspaper or whatever online reading service, because now it's like, really, how do we know if this is the truth that you wrote? The guy that's posted it is legit. He's honest. I've read about this guy. But as always, you get the asshole the dick sucking Trump lovers. They're like, no, you see, if I'm have been to a lying reporter. And
this is Natalia. Her first adopted family gave her back.
There we go. Let me get this out of here. He's a legitimate reporter. Honest, upfront. He held nothing back. And he's fearless. That's what I love about this guy. He was like, you know what? I'm going to write this, guys, because you invited him. It's my third can of sparkling water. Oh, my pee-pee is going to fizzle. Well, anyway, people, all I can say is this. In the end of the speech of the great dictator, the line says, soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite. And that's the only way we can bring this man out of office, bring him down, bring everybody out of there, is for Democrats, Republicans, and the people. And even the people that voted for him, and it just felt like they betrayed because they lost their jobs, they lost their pension, they lost their retirement, their medical benefits. And because of this guy saying, we can save money, we just lay people off and I keep my job, but I let other people lose their jobs because I don't give a fuck about them. We all unite and get this motherfucker out of office. It'd be the greatest day in the history of the United States. And it can happen. It can happen. And we learn from this. Don't take bullshit from anybody, even from the people. We're not weak and feeble, man. We're not. You know what I mean? Let us be strong and fearless because, we don't have to be in a fetal position afraid from this guy anymore. And let other politicians in the future think twice before they think they want to follow in his footsteps. Because their history knows dictators do fall and kings and God kings bleed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is about my time for the Jerry Torres program. As you all well know, I am an accomplished author. I've written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. You can find my book either on lulu.com, that is Lulu, or on Amazon Kindle. And it's an ebook. You can download the book, read the book anytime, anywhere on your phone, tablet, or your laptop. And it's a book about fun, people. And you can download the book, and the book is only $4. So you're not going to be breaking the bank. Also, listen to my good friend, Latisse Mitchell. She's making a comeback. Her podcast show is entitled Tice Talk. It's going to be better than ever, stronger than ever. You can find her previous podcast shows on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok. Also, her new podcast will be coming up in about a month or so. So she's in the works for that because I gave her the Riverside app, and that way she can play with it. But her podcast show is hysterical. She talks about life, her family, her job, what she sees, what she goes through. She talks about it on stage, and she'll definitely talk about it on her podcast. So listen to Latisse Mitchell's Tice Talk.
2017.
Hit the wrong button. Tice Talk.
It'll make your head spin.
Listen to Latisse Mitchell's Tice Talk.
It'll knock your socks off.
Tice Talk.
Real bad.
And oh my God. Oh my God. Also, listen to Gordo B's song 20% of Happiness. You can find his music again on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok. 20% of Happiness is one of the most coolest hip hop, smoothest songs I've heard in quite a while. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to play a little bit again because Gordo B is a really cool co-worker of mine at my job. Okay, there it is. Ah, got it. Bam. And he's funny. That's all I gotta say, man. The guy has a really great sense of humor. So I'm gonna play 20% of Happiness just to let you know how the music sounds. Here we go. Gordo B's 20% of Happiness. If it ever comes up.
Been told on the daily I gotta be patient and happy with things that I'd never expect. To turn my decisions to new situations, success in the making, I'm taking a step. I'm placing my health on the porch for now. Ain't no permission, it's north to south. Do me a favor to shut your mouth now. I lean back and forth with my bullshit, stepping up to my pulpit. Could've fucked around, started copping pounds. We'll be down and out with my skull split. She'll be playing crowds, have my name in mouth. From Levittown to New Brunswick. Stop saying that I ain't won, shit I ain't done yet. I'm guessing it goes without saying. This sense of complacency making me lame. These factories stay underpaying. Can't wait till these verses put food on the plate. Till they had the same conversations. Been changing my pace cause of new revelations. When 80% of my hope is gone, what is left of my happiness? 20% happiness, happiness, happiness. 20% happiness, happiness, happiness. 20% happiness, happiness, happiness. 20% happiness, 20% now.
All right. So there you heard it. 20% of Happiness from Gordo B. You can find Gordo B at Gordo B Official on Instagram, Facebook at Gordo B, and on TikTok at Gordo B123. And his name is spelled Gordo, big letter B. Listen to his music. It's entitled, the new song is entitled 20% of Happiness. His album will be coming out very soon. All right, ladies. And also listen to Funky Times. Funky Times. You can find them on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. They're a great band. They mix it up with jazz, funk, rock. They know how to mix music and makes music very well. And I use their music to close my podcast. In a 3 and a 2 and a 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say towards the end of my podcast, whatever religious figure you believe in, may you be blessed. I bid you all a fondue. I'll be back. So I ask you all, please don't go changing. I'm gone, get gone, and bye.
Powered by Riverside.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles well. Laughing heart.
You just heard the Jerry Torres program on Spotify, Riverside FM, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and listen to him and other podcast affiliates. on Spotify. Subscribe to his podcast episodes. Listen to his previous podcast episodes, plus the new one that's up right now, and enjoy.